everybody. Welcome back to the channel. As always, I'm Andrew Cavanaugh, and when I say thank you for coming back to Cavanaugh's Corner. Today on the channel, we're going to be reviewing one of the films that I picked up as part of the July Criterion Collection sale at Barnes & Noble. The film I'm going to be talking about today is one that I did not expect to be announced on 4K. To be honest with you, I didn't expect it to come to Criterion at all. But it was one of Martin Scorsese's movies that I think is looked upon well, but it's kind of not one of the ones that a lot of people think about, and that is The Last Waltz, the concert film featuring the band with Robbie Robertson, Rick Danko, Lee Von Helm, Garth Hudson, Richard Manuel, and a host of other great artists in this. You got Bob Dylan, Eric Clapton, Neil Young, Van Morrison, Neil Diamond, Joni Mitchell, Emmylou Harris, Muddy Waters, Ringo is in this, Dr. John is in this. So a lot of really legendary, musicians that, some of which are still around actually. Joni Mitchell, who sings a wonderful song in this film, just actually came back after having a brain aneurysm and performed at the Newport Folk Festival just this past week. So really, really cool stuff, but I really wanted to pick this up because it was 50% off, and it is a 2-disc set. You have the 4K and the standard Blu-ray here, and it's got Dolby Vision, it's got HDR10, it's got a 5.1 DTS HD track, so I really wanted to see, how this held up in 4K, because this is one of those movies that I did not get on Blu-ray. For whatever reason, I had it on DVD. I never picked it up on Blu-ray. So I want to review the picture quality, the audio quality, and then we'll talk briefly about the special features on here. So the video quality on this, as I mentioned earlier, it is a 4K digital intermediate with Dolby Vision, HDR, and HDR10. And I have to say, the picture on this is absolutely amazing. Again, Criterion knocked it out of the park. I reviewed Raging Bull recently, and that is a black and white film with very minor color elements inside of it, but Last Waltz is all color. The lights, the outfits that the musicians wear, and also the documentary aspects of the film, showing different things, little interviews here and there with the band and other people. And actually Martin Scorsese is on camera quite a lot in this film. But it's really amazing how beautiful this film looks. The colors really jump out at you with the HDR. Also, the movie is kind of dark at times. I mean, it is a concert film, even though there were sections in the film that were made after the concert that are on like a sound stage. The black levels on this disc are really good. I mean, they are excellent. Shadow detail is really fantastic in this. Overall, the whole movie just looks way more vivid, and just, detail is off the charts in this. You can see little marks on guitars, fingerprints on Robbie Robertson's Fender that he plays through some of the film. You can actually see fingerprints on the guitar. It's really crazy, the stuff you see in this. So it is really amazing. I think they did a really, really good job with the transfer. The grain levels, I would say, are medium to low throughout. I would not say they're distracting in any way, but it was shot on film. Obviously, the movie is from 1978, so if you're not a fan of film grain, you're probably not going to like this movie. But overall, I thought the picture quality on it was fantastic, and it's hands down the best the movie has ever looked. Now, sound quality for a concert film is also really important. It's a 5.1 DTS HD master audio track on this, but it also does have the original 1978 stereo on this. It's a 2.0 stereo mix, and an uncompressed stereo mix from 2001. I listened to the 5.1, and I read really good things about the original 1978 audio. But again, I watched it in the 5.1, and I thought it sounded really, really great. Again, it's clear, it's crystal clear throughout. I didn't have to pump up the volume a lot. I did have to turn it up a little, but again, the movie does say you're supposed to play it loud, so, you know, noise complaint or not, you know, it was worth it. You can't go wrong either way, but I think the 5.1 kind of spread things out a little bit better. Again, the music and everything sounds really, really great. I had no issues with the audio whatsoever. The special features as well, there's 2 different audio commentaries on here, one with Martin Scorsese and members of the band, and then there's another one that has like different ones with the performers that were on the that were in the concert. There's a new interview with Martin Scorsese, which is actually really enlightening. There's a whole documentary from 2002, which I think was actually on the old DVD that I had. That's included on here. There's an outtake from the film included, and there's actually a vintage interview from 1978 with Scorsese and Robbie Robertson as well. There's also a booklet inside that has some really nice essays, so it's really cool, really, really nice. Overall, I'd say if you haven't picked this up yet, it's definitely worth it. I love this movie. I think it's one of the best concert films of all time. I don't think it's the best concert film of all time. I think that goes to Stop Making Sense. But again, this is just a phenomenal, phenomenal work. I love Martin Scorsese's work, and this is actually one of my favorite films of his. You can really get a sense of the craziness that was going on during that time period with this. And I also I love the cinematography of it. But overall, I'd say definitely pick this guy up if you're a fan. It's the best this movie has ever looked. I think Criterion did an amazing job with this disc. And I'll leave a link in the description below. So if you want to pick it up, you can use that link to Amazon. They are actually matching prices for Barnes & Noble right now. So pick it up before that sale ends. Of course, if you're watching this video at a later date, you know, Amazon's prices are usually still pretty good, but if you use that link, I get a little kickback here on the channel. It really helps us out. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe so you can see more videos when I release them. I usually release them on the weekends now. It seems to be my new schedule. But anyway, just want to say thank you so much for coming back to Cavanaugh's Corner. Until next time, please stay safe and take it easy.